Our mountains here in Durango are enormous, and you have to be able to get there to look around and see these spots that most people never see. It's very humbling. I have a really strong circadian clock, so I'm up and down with the sun. When I get enough sleep, getting up and going for a run helps me feel very connected to nature, to wildlife, to Mother Earth. It's primal. We're meant to run. Ever since I remember, I ran for joy. But I'm from Oklahoma. You're running on the side of a road, maybe on grass, a lot of grass. But getting out in nature changed everything. Moved to Colorado, and I was working at this running store and organizing all the group runs and going out on these 50-mile training runs, and it just all escalated. Anything over 26 miles is an ultra run, and then it goes on up to 200 plus miles from there. The only thing more important than running is balance, because a lot of people can't hang with the time it takes to run 100 miles, which will likely be a day plus. You will go through highs and lows. Your legs will fatigue and you can hallucinate. But when I'm well rested, when I feel good, I feel as though I function at my optimal. If you can make it through that journey, you're gonna learn so much about yourself. The amount of abuse that we put on our bodies requires recovery, and the most recovery happens during our sleep cycle. When I get enough sleep, I feel as though I function at my optimal. Physically, I have more energy, my muscles are less fatigued. Mentally, I'm going to be more coherent and make better decisions, and I'm gonna push myself a lot further. We have the Weminuche Wilderness right here, which is Colorado's largest wilderness area. We are the perfect training grounds, the perfect elevations. We have single track trail in every direction. Everything goes up and down. It's rocky, it's technical. We do have a lot of newbie runners from all over the US that come to the ranch to train, and they're not comfortable here. They get out into nature and they break down in tears because they feel so vulnerable to the elements. But part of what we are is support, so that people don't have to feel alone. They can go out and they can train and they can learn, and we can empower them to do that. It takes a long time to build up the kind of endurance it takes to be able to run 100 miles. I've seen people overtrain. I've seen them hammer their muscles to where when they go into performance, they just don't have it. They don't have the power, they're fatigued. As a coach, I promote sleep, I promote healthy habits, consistency. So when we're preparing for a 100-mile race, the standard is a day of rest for every 10 miles you're going to run. You're going to be sleep deprived when it comes race time. So you should try to get an overload of sleep. After you've ran for so long, you know what it takes to make your body move efficiently. We're capable of so much more than we ever think that we are. Sleep is so important. Our bodies are healing during our sleep cycle. A good night's sleep makes a huge impact on my being.